Okay, folks, pull up a chair and listen close. What if I told you there's one vitamin so absolutely critical for seniors that letting it slip through the cracks could quietly unravel your health in ways you'd never even suspect until it's too late? We're not talking about some optional little pick-me-up or trendy supplement here. This is a downright must-have nutrient your body's practically begging for every single day. Today we're digging deep into this unsung hero, vitamin B12, and laying out in no uncertain terms why you can't afford to skip it, plus all the easy, practical ways to load up and keep yourself firing on all cylinders. Hang tight with me through this whole eye-opening deep dive, because the one dead simple trick to seal the deal is coming your way at the end. And you'll be kicking yourself from here to next Tuesday if you tune out before it lands. What's this vitamin we're raving about? It's not some flashy newcomer you've never heard of. It's trusty vitamin B12, a powerhouse you might have brushed off as just another pill on the shelf. But let me tell you, it's the key to keeping your brain sharp, your heart steady, your energy buzzing, and your nerves humming like they should. I'll walk you through how to get it in your system in just a bit, and you're going to feel ready to take it on without breaking a sweat. But first, let's set the stage. Past 50, and especially past 60 or 70, your body doesn't grab B12 from food as easily as it did back in your younger years, and that's a massive deal. Low levels sneak up slow and hit like a ton of bricks if you're not paying attention. This vitamin? It's your shield against that slow slide into fog, fatigue, and frailty. Want the full scoop on why it's so critical and how to make sure you're covered? Let's roll it out and get into the nitty-gritty. Here's the straight-up truth. Your body's not the springy machine it was decades ago, and it's not messing around anymore. Brain fog starts clouding your thoughts, energy bottoms out leaving you dragging through the day, and little aches or tingles pop up in places you didn't expect if you're not giving your system what it needs. B12's your heavy hitter. It swoops in to keep your mind razor sharp, your heart pumping steady, and your get up and go firing on all fronts. Skip it, and you're rolling the dice on some rough patches that could have been dodged. It's not just a nutrient floating around in your system. It's your backstage pass to feeling solid, clear-headed, and ready to tackle whatever comes your way. Let's unpack why it's absolutely non-negotiable, and how to keep your levels topped up so you're not left scrambling. This little gem's a big-time player. It stops memory loss and dementia dead in their tracks by keeping your brain cells buzzing and connected, pumps up your energy levels by cranking out fresh red blood cells so you're not stumbling around half asleep all day, and guards your heart by slashing homocysteine levels that can clog up your ticker, keeps your pulse strong and steady without missing a beat. It's a lifeline for your nerves, too. Without enough, you're stuck with tingling hands that feel like they're buzzing, numb feet that throw off your step, and wobbly legs that make you second-guess every move. And it even lifts your mood, chasing off those dark clouds of depression by fueling the chemicals that keep your spirits steady, keeps you sharp, peppy, and smiling through the day. The Journal of Neurology says low B12 jacks up dementia risk by a whopping 25%. No way we're letting that slide. Load up with hearty eats like eggs scrambled with peppers, fish like salmon or tuna grilled to perfection, chicken thighs roasted with herbs, a juicy beef patty sizzling off the grill, or a creamy dollop of yogurt with a swirl of fruit. Tasty, simple, and oh so good. If meat's not your speed, grab fortified plant milks like almond or oat. Sprinkle some fortified cereal in your bowl, or shake nutritional yeast over your pasta. Or pop a B12 supplement pill with your breakfast, or get a quick shot from your doc if your gut's not pulling its weight. Now here's where it gets dicey. After 50, your stomach acid starts slacking off, and that's the juice that pulls B12 out of your food. Less acid means less B12 gets through, and before you know it, you're skating on thin ice. Keeps you foggy-headed, weak in the knees, and off your game. The American Journal of Clinical Nutrition says over half of folks past 60 are coming up short. Yikes, that's a wake-up call. Watch for brain fog that scrambles your thoughts so you can't recall where you parked, or what you meant to grab from the fridge. Weakness that trips you up on stairs or makes lifting a bag feel like a chore. Tingling in your fingers or toes that buzzes like static. Or pale skin teamed with a huff and puff shortness of breath that leaves you winded after a quick walk. Those are your blaring sirens telling you B12's gone AWOL. All right, let's keep this smooth, simple, and totally doable. Try one tweak this week. Scramble a couple eggs with spinach and a sprinkle of herbs for breakfast tomorrow instead of just toast or a boring bowl of flakes. Maybe shake some nutritional yeast over your soup or salad mid-week for a cheesy kick. Start light. One swap a day is all you need to get the ball rolling. In a day or two, you might feel a spark of zip lighting up your step. In a week or so, your head could clear out that haze, leaving you thinking straight again. Keep at it steady, and you'll see why skipping B12's a hard no. Your body's going to thank you big time. How about this? Grill a salmon fillet with a squeeze of lemon and a side of steamed greens for supper. Flavor that fights back and fills you up, huh? Or stir a B12 pill into your morning routine. Pop it with your oatmeal or a slice of toast for a quick zip that doesn't mess around. Maybe roast some chicken thighs with garlic and rosemary for dinner. Juicy goodness that keeps you humming. These little plays stack up faster than you can blink, trust me. Studies say folks topping up B12 cut fatigue by a solid 30% in a month. Huge payoff for such an easy fix. That's you jumping into the game tomorrow morning with a grin that won't quit. Egg scramble special. Whip up eggs with spinach, a handful of diced peppers, and a dash of nutritional yeast. Morning pep that wakes your brain and tastes like a treat. Fish feast night. Baked tuna with a squirt of lemon, a sprinkle of herbs, and a side of roasted carrots. Savory zing that keeps your heart humming and your energy popping. Yogurt yum boost. Spoon creamy yogurt with a drizzle of honey, a scattering of berries, and a pinch of chia seeds. Smooth lift that steadies your mood and fills you up right. Shot shortcut switch. Ask your doc for a B12 shot if pills aren't your thing or your gut's sluggish. Fast fuel that skips the middleman and gets straight to work. And here's a bonus for sticking with me all the way to the end. Want a quick jolt to really lock it in? Pair your B12-rich breakfast with a handful of sunflower seeds tossed in your yogurt or salad. Studies say their vitamin E boosts nerve health by 10%. Keeps those tingles and wobbles at bay so you're steady as can be. Give it a whirl this week. You'll feel that kick light you up fast as a snap. Okay, folks, let's tie this up real plain and simple. B12 isn't some optional extra for seniors. It's your rock-solid shield against brain fade that scrambles your days, heart hiccups that weigh you down, and dragging fatigue that saps your spark. And skipping it's a risk you can't afford to take one bit. Load it up steady, and you'll stay sharp as a tack, strong in your step, and steady in your spirits. It's critical because it's the honest truth. No fluff, and you can start today. No excuses. Please smack that subscribe button and sling this video a big thumbs up if it's got you nodding along. I'd be over the moon if you zipped it to someone fading fast or stumbling through their days. Let's get them steady and strong too. Catch you next time. Stay stocked, stay solid, and keep shining.